Hello, Cancers. Welcome back to the bonus extended. This is for Cancer and the Collective, and I actually uploaded this reading last night. So, good morning, everybody. By the time you guys get this, it will be morning time. So, I hope everybody is doing well today. And for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Catherine, and I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. Um, and on this channel, it's primarily for Cancerians and the collective, but I do also read for all 12 signs. If you would like to check any of those readings out, please go to my other channels, She Reads Tarot and Tarot Talk Live. The links for both channels are below. I also do a monthly giveaway on this channel and on my other channels. Please make sure you are subscribed in order to win. Everything that I give away is in the description box below. I also do a weekly giveaway for a 3-question reading. Please hashtag win in the comment section below if you would like to be entered. Also, I do personal readings, and I'm doing a sale right now. If you would like to book a reading, please go to my website. You can use the coupon code Easter for 50% off of your purchase, everything that's $25 and up. Okay. Also, you guys, if you would like to join the channel membership, it is $4.99 a month to join. You do get access to free readings. You get access to free question of the month. So basically, you guys will get a free question reading with me every month. You have to email me your question and be a member. I also do a lot of members only and members first videos. So if I upload a video now that's for, say, 5 days from now, it's scheduled, you guys will be able to see that message when it is uploaded. Okay. All right. I think that's it. So, Cancers, before we get started with your person's energy, I got to really thinking about the message. Okay, Cancer, and I truly feel like this person, um, this new person here, or this Two of Cups energy here, this soul tie connection, this is not someone new per se. It is a new start with someone that has already been there. I feel like things have gone cold, however, between you and this person due to bouts of anger and drama. Okay. Whatever it is that you've been going through, I feel like has kind of culminated to the point where it has become overwhelming here with that 8 of Cups. All right. And I feel like it it was unresolved issues from the past. Okay. Unresolved issues from the past. This anger and childhood stood out to me very heavily. And with the World card, this is a cycle that needs to be closed or shut out from your childhood. Okay? That's all that is. Cancer. Spirit wants you to draw healthy boundaries. Okay? Spirit wants you to balance your own self care here. Okay? Queen of Cups and that Two of Pentacles here. All right. Spirit wants you to balance your own self care so that you can um, be able to take care of others, right? That's the only way. Also, you can get overwhelmed very easily, focusing on others more than yourself. Okay. So I feel like you need, in this case, to stop flirting with the past. Okay. And allow yourself to be vulnerable, even though you don't know where it's going. And I feel like that's where it's coming with this person, right? I feel like you've never truly let this person in because you were still dealing with this Ten of Swords. See? This Ten of Swords stuck in the past. Stuck, you were kind of like, it was almost like you were pinned to the past, okay, or what happened in the past, right? Now you need to get closure and you need to step out of this and let it go, okay? And I feel like this Two of Cups, once again, this is all about healthy boundaries, having healthy boundaries with yourself and with others. But learning what those boundaries are is going to be key. So let's look at this person, your person's energy. We'll look at the oracle messages first. We'll clarify with the tarot again. I want to see, Cancer, if this is new love coming in, okay? Maybe this is a new connection or you having the opportunity to have someone new and do things differently, or this is the connection that you had that has just kind of gone cold, that is going to be starting over. Okay. And I mean having a restart. All right. So let's see. Also want to look to see what the challenges are going to be, what obstacles you may face with this person, and what the advice is. I'll try to get through it as quick as I can. So this is a bonus extended, you guys, from yesterday's reading or last night's message here. All right, tell me about Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer's person, please. So we have travel and friends here. Okay. Travel and friends. That's in the past. This says vacation, weekend getaway, moving far away, airplane, long distance, and with friends here, new acquaintance, stability, advice, busy social life, bonding, and equal give and take. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. Oh, look at this. Current energy. Attack and romance. Attack and romance. Physical altercation, verbal attack, one or more people turning on you, and spiritual. We have spiritual right on top of spirit. We have spiritual, which is spiritual attack in this case, right on top of spirit here. And then we have romance. Okay. Commitment, moving to the next level. Loyalty, future planning, deeply in love, and fated meeting here. I do feel like this is a current situation that is going through a difficult time. I feel like your current connection, Cancer, is currently going through a rough patch here. Okay? Like your love life is currently under some sort of spiritual or some sort of attack. And it even could be verbal in nature. Like I said, I see some deep rooted anger here. So there's got to be some sort of negative words, conversations taking place, or even arguments here. So you may be currently going through this with your person. Okay. With travel and friends, your person even could have moved away or out and could have moved in with a friend. Okay. Um, Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Tell me about Cancer's person and the future energy. Tell me about, and that went in the reverse, and so did that. So we have manifest in the reverse, and then we have the time is the spring, which this is the current energy here. And manifest in the reverse, this is talking about successful manifestations, learning to manifest, aligning to receive, journaling, and candling. And this is in the reverse. So this is like you being in the wrong place, okay, at the wrong time here, um, or your person. Springtime here. I feel like this is not something that's going to happen right away. Or if you're anticipating things turning around, I feel like they will, but it won't be right now. Or it's not going to happen this spring. That's in the reverse here. The opposite season from spring, I feel like, is autumn or fall. So it may happen then. Under the deck, you have surgery and social media, gratitude. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting where my camera is, and sleep here. With surgery and social media here, I feel like someone is cut off or they've cut themselves off or they're not speaking to someone. And I feel like this also talks about getting a second opinion. You could be talking to someone or going to talk to a counselor or some sort of a mediator or someone who, gives relationship advice. So you may be going to like a relationship therapist, or you and your person may be needing to do this, okay, before you are able to have communication again. And then it says gratitude and sleep. I feel like there's going to be, or your person is going to be very, very thankful or very like relieved or happy with the peace, okay, that comes with whatever this therapy is going to bring. I feel like you may, or you and your person may be getting counseling here, okay, in order to communicate better together. This talks about finding old friends, okay, finding old friends, gratitude and sleep. This talks about someone being at peace, being so happy that things are so different. There's no arguing, there's no anger. There, I feel like a lot of that stuff is being cleaned up. Okay? I feel like a lot of this old anger issues are going to be cleaned up. Okay? Surgery and social media. This person could also be taking a break from social media. Okay? Some of you may have been getting in fights about people being in your business. We saw the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. So there could have been an energy of your person in the past walking out of the connection, or you walking out on your person out of fear that this person may have been cheating. But something is changing. Tell me about travel here. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about travel. And we have the King of Swords. Definitely, I feel, because this talks about a conversation or someone who's, I feel this is some sort of a argument or chaotic energy. This talks about drama. Okay, that King of Swords comes with drama. And I feel like with whatever these words were, whatever this conversation was, or this energy, it caused this person to leave, or you to leave. See, under the deck, Three of Swords. This caused an ending here between you and this person. Tell me about friends here. This talks about a new acquaintance, busy social life, and we have the Magician. Okay, so this is someone who is very attractive to others. This also talks about someone who has no shortage, okay, of no shortage of no shortage of options, basically. Okay, no shortage of options. That Magician is also someone who is very determined to see something happen. Or this can talk about someone who is making something happen or cause for this ending here. Okay, I'm seeing friends. We have the Ace of Cups here. This talks about new love, or this also can be an energy of starting over new, being given a new opportunity, right? To start over. Okay, this person is focused on this new beginning. They're focused on it. But I feel like you were focused on the past here. I feel like you were focused on the past. That's why you and this person were clashing. Okay. And we have attack here. Tell me about attack. Tell me about attack. And we have the death card here. The death card. I feel like this is the ending here. This is where everything changed. This is where everything changed. Under the deck, the Two of Wands here. This also indicates, someone making romantic plans to do something in the future, and things changed. Things changed and you didn't do it. Now you're in this Two of Wands energy where you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone because you don't want to get hurt again. Okay. Tell me about romance, please. And the Five of Swords. Like I said, this is about you being in your headspace, being in that energy of being afraid. Okay. Being afraid. Look, the devil. This also talks about fear, being afraid. Okay. Feeling like you're trapped. Okay. Or bound to whatever it is in your head. This also can talk about a toxic past or something that happened in your past, okay, that is causing a lot of conflict and stress for you now. This is the reason why you're sitting in this comfort zone. You don't want to kind of go out of your safe space, okay, because you don't want to be hurt. Okay, you don't want to be hurt here. Okay, but this is very toxic. Your person is sitting in this energy of wanting to, start over, wanting to start fresh. But until you're able to cut that past out, you know what I'm saying? Until you're able to deal with it, heal from it, okay? Not forget about it, not push it away, not cover it up, not try to hide it, but actually deal with it. Until you do that, you're not going to be able to manifest. You're going to be stuck in this energy of not being able to get out of this cycle. Okay. Tell me about manifest in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. See, this talks about doing the work, doing that self work, the shadow work, working on yourself, focusing on yourself, creating those boundaries. Remember, under the deck, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups with manifest in the reverse. I feel like until you do this self work, you're going to constantly be in this state of confusion. You're going to constantly be in this state of emotional turmoil, okay? And not really knowing how to control all these feelings. It's going to get to the point where, again, you're one cup away from the Eight of Cups. You're one cup away from being overwhelmed again. Okay? You're one cup from being overwhelmed again. All right? Tell me about spring in the reverse. And we have the Six of Wands here. Which the Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about overcoming. It talks about being victorious and winning. I do feel like, again, It's not going to happen right away, but you are going to get over this. You are going to succeed. With the Tower here, it's going to happen when you least expect it. It's going to be something I feel like that is forced. Okay. I feel like Spirit is going to bring this about. Okay. And you're going to, it's going to be a shock to you. Okay. The way it happens. Right. But you're going to be forced to take a close look. You're going to be forced to take a close look at the situation and look at this. Look, under the deck. Under the deck, before we move on here, we have this Four of Swords, which again represents healing. It also represents getting away from all the noise of the outside and really, really being quiet and allowing Spirit to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You're holding on to truth. You're allowing this truth to be one with you, right? And those three swords, listen, you're not concerned about the three swords, right? The divine is going to deal with that and protect you from that. You don't even have to concern yourself with those three swords anymore. Focus on holding on to the truth, right? And you will be divinely guided. Your eyes will be opened. You will see everything you need to see. Tell me about surgery here. And the Nine of Cups, social media, and the Eight of Wands. Again, that's all about communication here. And with the Nine of Cups here, this represents you not being satisfied, or your person, I feel like, not being satisfied with the communication that had been taking place. This also talks about sudden change. This talks about sudden change with the way you communicate here with social media, the Eight of Wands. So I feel like until things change in this way, your person is not really going to be looking forward to taking this connection any further, because they know that you're gonna snap, crackle, and pop, and something's gonna trigger you, and you're gonna go back into that vicious cycle again, right? So tell me about gratitude here. And the King of Pentacles. Look at this. All right. This is all about you feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling secure, letting the divine masculine do the thing that the divine masculine does, right? I feel like, again, you will be grateful. You will be happier once you're able to truly do this, but not until then. Tell me about sleep here. Look, we have the Chariot. Okay, this is your energy all day. Okay, this is your energy all day. All right. And this talks about moving forward and not looking back here, being happy with your decision, confident. Okay. Um, Very excited about the idea of moving forward. This talks about cleansing your space here with sleep, not bringing your phone to bed. So basically, not bringing anything that is going to break you in this time of replenishment, recovery, healing. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring old stuff in that's going to cause you to go backwards in this sense. I feel like, again, allowing this person to do what they do, I feel like is going to naturally allow you to feel more confident, to feel more secure, to feel more safe. And they're going to come in and it's going to be a cycle. Okay. And it's going to be a positive cycle. And this is a new start, but you're going to be in a whole new mental, mentally healthier energy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in a mentally healthier state, okay, of thinking. All right. And again, drawing those boundaries, Cancer. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's look at the challenges and the advice for you really quickly, and then we'll look at the final outcome. Challenges for Cancer and Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What are the challenges for Cancer and Cancer's person, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What are the challenges, please, for Cancer? And look, the fall. Remember, I said it's not going to happen in the spring, but the opposite, which is because spring was in the reverse, and that's the fall. That's going to be the challenge. And look, gift. I said it was going to be a surprise. I said it was not going to be expected, didn't I? This is it. This is the challenge. The challenge is that when time comes, okay, you're not going to expect this, right? You know, and your first reaction may be Cancer, because that's just how we are. Your first reaction may be that because, again, we saw that moon and we saw you kind of going into your shell. Naturally, that's what you do. I feel like that's going to be your challenge here. Not going into your shell because things are happening so quickly. Things are changing. Just like the leaves change in the fall, this is happening very quickly. And you're not, see, we have success. And ride, look, with the chariot, I'm telling you, this is the 6 of Wands in the chariot. And we got both cards. We got both cards. We got the 6 of Wands and the chariot. Okay? For you. 6 of Wands right here and the chariot right here. And it's funny because they both look very, very similar. Look at both of these cards. 6 of Wands and the chariot. Both of these cards, you have your arms up. Like you're on a roller coaster, like you're on a ride, like you're right before, like right when the roller coaster peaks at the top of the hill, right before the big drop. That's this right here. So to me, this is you taking a leap of faith. This is you being vulnerable, Cancer, right? Being vulnerable. And once you do that with success and ride, I already told you, it is all going to fall in your favor. Okay? It is. Let's look at the tarot really quick. Tell me about the. Why did I do that? I don't know why these cards just fell out like that. I'm going to shuffle them some more. Tell me about success and ride here with fall and gift. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about the challenges for Cancer and Cancer's person. So we have, look, the 6 of Swords moving very quickly. Look, with the Hermit. See? 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 The Hermit and the 6 of Swords. It's all going too fast. That Hermit is someone who, you know, they want to think a little bit longer. They need a little bit more time to think. They're not ready to come out yet. They're not ready to go yet. That 6 of Swords, wants to leave quick, fast, in a hurry. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not even trying to look back here. But that's all that this hermit wants to do and needs to do is look back, right? That's going to be the challenge for you, major Cancer. Moving forward, okay? Not looking back out of fear, okay? Because everything is happening so quickly. Look at this. You got the Fool under the deck. Do you see this? With the Three of Pentacles, Cancer. I can't even make this up if I tried. Taking a leap of faith and, making the decision to give it a shot, to work at it, to get counseling, to talk to someone, to get advice. Talk to someone that you trust. Seek advice from a loved one. We saw that, didn't we? That's exactly what this is referring to. Taking a leap, not contemplating and thinking and dwelling on the past too long, moving towards calmer waters, right? And allowing yourself to trust and work with your person. That is going to be the challenge. What is the advice from Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides? Tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person. What is the advice? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person. What is the advice? That one in the reverse? Yep. So we have gather in the reverse and deception. Okay. Gather in the upright is you attending a party, gathering yourself together, right? Or going to a gathering, hosting a get together, right? Gathering folks together, or, bringing something to you, accepting the invitation. Okay. Accepting the invitation. Someone is wanting you or reaching out for you, and you're in response going towards them. It will be fun and community. This is in the reverse here. This is in the reverse. This whole thing about community here in the reverse and deception, betrayal, sneaky behavior, don't trust easily, ignoring intuition here, and manipulation. Once again, that manipulation card is coming out, and we saw that Magician. But I feel like in this case, it says don't trust easily and ignoring your intuition here. Don't accept the invitation to be deceived, basically. Don't listen to everything in the community or on the outside. Don't be deceived by what's outside, basically. That is the advice. Don't be deceived by anything outside. So stuff that's from your past and, your present and your future, whatever the case, anything that doesn't have anything to do with you and your personal situation with dealing with your person. In this case, I feel like you need to be mindful to not allow it to deceive you in a way that triggers you to thinking that it's either always going to be like that or that everyone is like that, like it was in your past. You know what I mean? Under the deck, cleansing. Look, with prison, I'm telling you right now. See, this is all about freeing yourself, clearing out the old. Okay? Clearing out the old, allowing that fresh start. Okay? You're sitting in a prison that you have set yourself in. You've deceived yourself into your own four walls. And you need to clear out that old energy here, Cancer. Allow it to go. Don't gather up those old demons just to protect them. Let them loose. Let them go. Clean it out. It's better for you. It's healthier. It's healthier to let go of old shit. Okay? I just released some of it with that deep breath. Breathing is very good. Don't hold things in. It's not healthy. Tell me about gather here. Look, the justice card. See? Karma, consequences. This is all cause and effect. Holding all that old crap in, at some point it's going to come out, and it's going to come out when you get triggered. It's going to come out when something happens that reminds you of the past. It doesn't have to be associated with it. It could just be a memory. Okay? So you need to let that go. Star card under the deck here. You need to heal from this. You need to heal from this. This talks about divine guidance. And this also talks about you going towards healing, right? Um, Learning from the past and using that or allowing that to bring you into the light of the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Shining that bright light on that hurtful thing, that hurt you in the past. Tell me about deception here. Look, 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles here. It says don't trust easily here. Don't trust easily. And I feel like this also may be a thing that can lead you into negative or unhealthy behavior. Trusting people in too quickly, letting people in your inner circle too quickly. When they deceive you, when they hurt you, it can have a negative impact on how your confidence, okay? You trusting others, okay? The right person, your soulmate, you know what I'm saying? Maybe right there, but because this other person messed it up for you, you're not even going to see that. Under the deck, 3 of Wands, see? Being able to move on, Cancer. Moving on, learning from the past, growing, all of that. That is what this is. You're not going to be able to get your 10 of Pentacles until you have moved on from this past hurt here. Okay? This also the Justice card with the Star card, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands can also represent you getting over a past hurt where someone could have walked away or you could have had someone leave, Cancer, because that 10 of Pentacles can refer to a family or a home situation where you were happy. And that 3 of Pentacles can represent you moving on or leaving. Okay. This can also represent your past. Moving towards something that, or just growing from the past, learning from the past here. Learning from the past. Tell me about cleansing here. And you have the Lovers. Under the deck, the Hierophant. Didn't I tell you this was about learning and ascension? I know we have that card here. Yes, we do. We have future and we have learning here. I told you that Hierophant was going to come out, and it came out with the Lovers here. So this is gorgeous. Tell me about prison, please. Tell me about prison. And the Four of Pentacles. See, this is talking about holding something close to you, being very guarded, keeping yourself trapped or stuck in this prison, right? Because you're afraid, because you're feeling insecure. That's what that Four of Pentacles represents, insecurity. Holding on to something very tightly, okay? Under the deck, the Emperor. See, this is being held back, being held back, being held back in this prison from your past. With the Emperor, this could have represented a father figure, okay, or a masculine energy. It could have represented someone or something that had some sort of control over you, someone who was very strict. It could have been someone in your childhood that was very strict or hard on you. Okay. But Spirit wants you to let it go. That is going to be the advice. Okay. Letting it go. All right. That'll be the end. I will do a bonus for the final outcome, you guys, because I will do a Cancer versus all 12. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys resonate with the message. Thank you for listening, and I will see you later. Bye.